Hey there, I am back to record another crochet braid video. And this is the, please don't mind that toilet. Yeah, it's called the maintenance request. I'm gonna put one in. But these are called the shoot, I forgot the name of these. I'm just gonna have to put the information down in the description box. It's one of those twists. I forgot which one. Oh, super twist. Yes. ModelModel Glance Braid Super Twist. And this crochet braids I did a little bit different because as you can see, the part looks different. You don't see any knots. So yes, I did the invisible part crochet braid technique on these. I would not do a whole head this way because the timing is just too much, and 9 times out of 10 back here, I'm not lifting nothing up. You know, I really wear ponytails. So I think putting it by the part is sufficient enough. But I also used a different technique in installing these crochet braids. I did not knot or tie the hair in any way. The technique I use, let me come over here and lift up and show you a row. It's something that almost resembles micro braids. And the reason I did this was, for one, the length of the hair can support it. And for two, it lays very, very flat. I mean, when you rub this down, you don't feel the knots and ties and, you know, that you normally feel in crochet braids. So when you have it like this and you rub it, you don't feel the cornrows, you don't feel knots. You would really think this was a sew-in if you would rub your hand down it. So if you want to know how I did this, keep watching. Of course, I forgot the needle, got the hair, and forgot the needle. So I'm going to run and get the needle and then show you exactly how I did the bottom and then how I did the top. Bam, that was quick. Okay, so let's open this up here and I will try to find a space to show you an example. Okay, so you take a little piece of hair. I did little pieces in this one. I did use the same technique using bigger pieces because the hair was like 24 inches. And I'll be darned if I was installing that tiny piece by piece. So you don't have to do the pieces as small as I did. I just did it this way to break up the curls more. So here you go, right? You go ahead and put your needle down in there like you normally do. Catch it and pull the loop up. But what you're going to do, instead of looping and tying, you're going to pull this through, rotate your finger all the way around, pull it through again, rotate your finger, oh wait, I'm catching something, rotate your finger all the way around and pull it through one last time, and then pull it up. And it will settle to look just like a little invisible braid, a tiny little micro invisible braid, and it lays very flat. And you don't have to worry about these loosening out because they're not going anywhere. When you rotated your finger all the way around, that secured that loop so that it's not loosening up to where it will come out, and then you secured it twice. You don't have to do this 3 times. The more you keep doing it, you won't be able to pull the hair, you know, latch the hair to being this tight and secure around the braid. And it's a little less stress on your hair because when you do this, you're not tying it and then tightening your hair even more. So it's not as tight, it lays very flat, and it has the illusion of micro braids. If you did decide to pull it up or something, it has the little invisible micro braids look. But I don't pull mines up, so I ain't too concerned about it. I was just more worried about flatness. Now, for the invisible part, dun dun dun. And with the invisible part, you don't have to do super small pieces. You don't have to do super big pieces. You can put any size piece you want to do this part. It will still have the same effect. So I use slightly larger pieces for the top. And see if I have any room to do another one. Oh, actually I do. Okay, so we'll start in here, right? I actually had to switch hands because I normally work the needle with my right. So switch hands. But of course, if you're doing it on someone else's head, you don't have to worry about that. And put the needle through Throw that hair on the needle. Pull it all through. Oh wait, I didn't get all the hair. Why didn't y'all tell me? I didn't get all the hair. Y'all let me pull that through? Okay. That's the challenge of switching hands on yourself. So there you go. Got all the hair on there now. Pull it through. Don't show off now, needle. Okay. Now instead of pulling the loop over both, I just put the loop over one. Throw this behind the ear somewhere, or if you have a clip over there, you can throw it in the clip. And I do the same technique. Pull it through, rotate all the way, pull it through, rotate all the way, pull it through. And then I go ahead and pull both pieces. That tightens it. And the reason I don't tie it like the technique they're doing on YouTube is because this is flatter. So it lays nice and flat underneath it, yet it's still secure. Then you pull this back over. And as you can see, it will look like it's coming right out of your scalp. Right? Now, when you first do it, this will be kind of puffy, so I am guilty. I did use a little heat manipulation just to flatten this out because I didn't want it puffing up out of my scalp. So I used a little heat, pulled this down, and just did a quick glass like that. You know, hold it there for a second, and boom, it's done. But I did that when the whole row was done. I didn't do it for each piece. When the whole row is done, hold it down, blast it, and bam. Okay? So hopefully y'all get the gist on how to do that. It's very easy. It may take a little bit more time, especially if you're doing your whole head that way, because of course you'd have to switch hands when you're doing one side of your head as compared to the other side. But I like it. I love it. When I look at this hair, I feel Brazil. Now, I almost wrote ModelModel off, but what I liked about this hair is because it's the Crochet mix. You know, there are 3 different types of crochet braid hair, right? You have your pure Crochet, you have your pure Toyokalon that comes in that yaki pony that's really shiny like baby doll hair, and then you have this, your Toyokalon mix. So the Crochet keeps it from being overly shiny and changes the texture so it's not as, you know, plasticky. But the Toyokalon gives it weight and holds the curl much better. Stops that terrible stuff that happens at the end. I find the Toyokalon mix tends to last a little bit longer than the fibers, you know, manufactured on their own. So now that I know ModelModel Glance does make Toyokalon mixes, I won't write them off completely, but please stay away from Glance Braid, Water Wave. That stuff is horrible. But so this is the hair all around, and it's a 1B27 at the bottom and a number 2 at the top. And just so you can see, hopefully you can see my part from here. Hey, work it out. Yeah. So welcome to my new do. I plan on rocking this probably up until my birthday. It's December now. My birthday's in February, so I'm going to wear it probably all the way to my birthday. And then for my birthday, you know I got to go back 24 inches, guys. You know I got to do it. So hopefully this video helps somebody. If you need to re-see what I did, sorry I have no more space to give you another example, but feel free to save this video to your favorites, keep rewinding, keep looking at it, and install your perfect head of crochet braids. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.